Happy New Year, everyone. How about we talk about 2024? Uh, so hi, I'm Esther Maria Andujar. I'm a Puerto Rican writer aspiring to be a hybrid author. And as you can see, probably when you see this video is either the first or one of the first couple of days of 2024. And, we're done with 2023. That feels so good. Anyways, before I do the switch around and get the screen recording started so we can kind of like build my more general vision board on the laptop, I'm gonna go ahead and share with you my word of the year, my yearly goals, and my quarter one goals. So let's go. So this is my 2024 planner. It's significantly smaller compared to the 2023. I already kind of like file it, so I'm not gonna be able to do like the size comparison, but I think I have a video where I kind of like chose showed kind of like the difference when I was thinking about which planner to use. So the cool thing about this is kind of like I'm coming back to sort of this size. My 2021 and 2022 white planners were this size, so it's gonna get a little bit of readjustment because I've spent an entire year in a bigger planner, but we'll do. Okay, so I've been holding on to saying my word of the year because I knew I was going to do this video, and I didn't want it to like keep saying it and you come here and be like, oh, I already know she has said it like everywhere. So if you were annoyed about the waiting, I'm sorry, not sorry. It's just easier if I just like put in a specific video and then I don't have to remember where I said it. So without further ado, my word of 2024 is conquer. Yes. And I usually go with words that I can do a lot of like sentences. So with conquer, I thought I conquer my goals, I conquer my dreams, I conquer my fears, that kind of situation. I want to take like a proper grip on the reins of my life. I want to steer it in the way that I wanted it to go, and I want to be the monarch of my life. So that's the kind of vibe that I'm going with 2024. I am conquering it all. So there you have it. As for my yearly goals, I had a little bit of trouble kind of like writing them. I don't know, some of them have so many components that were kind of like little hard to write them, but here we go. So you may or may not know, I do 3 yearly goals, and I also keep that as my quarterly goals. I have like specific. I have a writing goal, I have a personal goal, and then I have a community, sometimes business related, but it's mostly community goal. So for my writing goal, I have to successfully and profitably launch codename Sally. That's the kind of like code name for my non-disclosed pen name. So to successfully and profitably launch codename Sally while starting the next phase of my Mireya Navar books, and to query a Esther Marie Andujar project by fall of 2024. I know it's a hefty goal, and I know I don't necessarily get myself to the end of the year for some of this, like for the goal, but again, we're conquering. That's the vibe that we're going. We're going full throttle, but we're still taking care of ourselves. Don't worry about that. For my personal goal is to have more control over my life and my mom's life while getting ready to start traveling by the end of 2024. And some people will say, like, what do you mean about having more control over your mom's life? So there's a lot of things that are coming to sort of a end and kind of like a transition for some of her things and her assets that we have to get the ball rolling or have her make a decision so we can start getting things ready. It's not anything like she is like close to dying or anything like that. Not at all. It's just there's a couple of things that she doesn't want to do. Like, for example, in 2025 her driver license will expire, and we had a talk, and I was like, do you want to renew your driver's license? Do you want just the government ID they give when you don't have a driver license? Do you want a passport as your ID? So she made a decision after we went through the choices, and her choice has some ripple effects on other things under her name that we have to take care of. So there's a lot of things that I need to have a better grasp on her life, so we can kind of like get, if we need to get like documents from the government, or if she needs like anything that it's a little complicated, like if she wants to like pass things, ownerships to other people, things like that. Just kind of like set up like big things in her life that she doesn't want to deal with anymore. And I'm kind of like, I gave only the driver's license example because I also want to keep my mom's private life private, and because there's a lot of there's a few legal documents that we have to deal with. So it's definitely I need to get a better grasp on her things and have a better grasp of mine on things. And I definitely, like, I need to settle things in a way that I can get back to traveling, because I seriously miss it. My community goal is, and this is hilarious. If you were at Dessa's pop-up stream on Twitch, in the wee hours of January the 1st, you saw the cards that I got. So for the community goal is to expand the community in a way that it's, and I'm gonna explain because the phrasing is kind of weird, in a way that it starts paying for itself by December the 1st. And what I mean is that everything that I put in to the community, whether it is effort, knowledge, money, by December the 1st, I want that to go back. Like, I want to be able to build a community that feeds itself, that is just not only me outpouring, because that there's no way, there's gonna be a point that I am not gonna be able to just be the sole nurturer of the community. And for a community to span and to grow and to thrive, it's a community effort. It should be all of us nurturing each other and pouring into each other, and helping each other grow and expand and learn and all that kind of thing. So that's, the phrasing is very strange, but it's because I paying kind of like encompass everything, like time, knowledge, and money, everything you're inputting in it. I want for it to be poured in again. Like, I am outputting, and I hope that at some point the community inputs in itself, so it doesn't completely rely on me. Because if I falter, or if I get sick, or if anything can happen to me, I don't want my possible absence, if anything happens, to affect the community and to affect it growth and expansion and nurture. That's where I'm going. Again, we're conquering all of our dreams, goals, and fears. That's why I have such a big goal for the community, because I want to see it expand and thrive and grow. Because I don't know, I got so much out of the community here in YouTube and on Twitch, and I would like to help, if it's just a little bit, for it to keep growing. It's just my humble just what I would love to do for the people that have been wonderful to me. I do have this is gonna be hard. I do always have a vision board on my planner, because this is what I constantly check. This is something that I use daily, so I will see it often. It's a lot of conquering and traveling and financial stability and concerts and writing and publishing, that kind of thing, which we will see when we do like the more broad vision board. We got to my Q1 goals. So I have the goals here, and then I have broken them down on basing on the 12-week year, which gives me specific things that I need to get done from week 1 to week 12. And I broke it down for my writing goal, for my personal goal, and for my community goal. And I also have the scorecard. Um, so, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about Q1. So, for writing, I have to successfully launch the first 5 books and their short romances in the codename Sally by breaking even on expenses and reach 50% of earnings after breaking even. Very specific, so hopefully we can achieve that. My personal is complete 50% of the plan to get my life back on track. And then the community, this is kind of like I choose a easier kind of like goal to be able to like extract numbers out of it. So for my community, I want to double my following on Twitter, YouTube, and memberships. As what more can I say? Like to expand, I need to expose myself to more people. So the numbers on the metrics on those social medias will be the ones that will let me know if I am like expanding the way that I want to, or at least just expanding it or exposing kind of situation. Um, I You might ask yourself why I did not mention Instagram. I have different plans with Instagram. I know I'm also gonna be focusing more on the pen name social medias. Uh, so, I mean, I'll still use my Instagram, but I think my growth there might not pick up until I get into like closer to like querying and things like that, because that's what's supposed to be there. But yeah, I am not gonna go ahead and break down my 12 weeks because it's a lot of repetitive tasks, and it's a lot of things that I will just have to kind of like code, because for the writing everything is for the pen name at this moment, and then for my personal there's a lot of private things that I cannot share. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to the screen recording, and let's have fun building a vision board. So welcome to the screen recording version. I do apologize because I haven't reset my Kanban board. That's one of the things that I need to redo, and some of those sticky notes I have to repurpose for later months or later quarters. Gotta figure that out. Um, but yeah, I do have kind of like a weird halo backdrop kind of situation because lighting at this hour it's strange. But yeah, we're gonna work it out. The most important thing is what is showing on the screen. So I usually go to canva.com. I do have the pro account, but you can certainly do this without without paying. And I do search desktop wallpaper. I personally like to start with a cleanup, totally clean
slate. Well, I think some of the templates that they show you are kind of cool and cute. I do. I'm not sure that's what I want to go for. Um, I kind of like what I used to have, and you have seen it in some of my blogs. Usually my wallpaper is kind of like what I'm working on that month and important days and things like that. So I I'm gonna try to blend the two. But for this sole purpose, we're just gonna do the vision board that might be on my wallpaper paper per se for my desktop, just smaller so I can accommodate the other things that I want to have. Um, I also have a Pinterest board for my vision board for 2024. It is private, so you're not gonna be able to like go in and see it. But you can see there's a lot of quotes, a lot of writing, a lot of kind of like revising, some exercising kind of things. Let me go in because I do remember this. Roller skate. Because this is something that I do want to get back to. I want to relearn how to roller skate. Just gonna start like passing through some of the photos, copy, pasting, and we're going. And this is I'm gonna speed through this so we're not see me scroll through all of this.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die. Hey, swing those hips around. Can't stop, roll back down. My ladies, short, tall, thin or wide, always down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, they're holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing. If you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Whether you're ready or not. Time for a girl. Break free of history. This train is racing straight ahead. No man can do like I can. I'm the queen of the land.
Okay, I think I am good with this. It has my word that it doesn't look to be in the middle, but that's okay. Um has my word of the year, which is conquer. It has one of the phrases that I really that kind of like spark me deciding conquer to be the word, which is my actions conquer my fears. I put discipline and consistency because that's been through my years that I have taken writing more in more seriously in a professional manner. It has a few writing related things, like working on a manuscript, writing, signing. It does have a phrase with I sign with a literally which now that I see it, it's misspelled. It says literary agent. I mean, with really close, you can definitely tell, but when it's small, you cannot tell that well. So that's my fix. I'm manifesting signing with a literary agent. That's why there's a kind of like a document with a sign. I have Build Your Empire. What she tackles, she conquers. I have the passport because I do have to renovate my passport. So traveling, it's easier and safer for me. And I put the rollerblades that we were talking about. So that's gonna be my 2020, well, 2024 vision vision board. You probably will see it now, like kind of like incorporated in my actual um laptop wallpaper in future videos. So let's get back to, normal Esther, not screen record Esther.
It is much, much, much later. I barely have any sunlight, natural light coming in. And as you can see in the previous clips, we're already done with the vision board part. And you can kind of like peek at my background and how did I change it to include both the vision board and everything that I kind of like need to have in front of me every day, so I can get all of my things done. Um, so yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. If you like content like this, writing related, writing blogs, writing chatty videos, planning videos, do subscribe. I also run the Romance Writers Room, which is a spin-off of the Writers Room, a show founded by Barrett Lorg, Tiffany Russell, and Morgan Lee. We do that almost every last Sunday of the month. Next one is going to be the 28th of January at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Uh, Topic will be released closer to the date. Yeah, if you are a romance writer who would like to get some help with some critiquing, if you need to workshop your romance idea or your romance subplot, I always have the links to the forms down in the description box, and they are always in any of the live replays of the Romance Writers Room, which I will link the playlist in the corner. But yeah, if you like that kind of content, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, that will be it for planning and goal setting and all of the first of the year shenanigans we get into. Um, we'll probably roll into writing blogs and maybe what did I do during my hibernation week kind of videos. So if you're interested, stay tuned. As for now, thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!